One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Aztecs will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UTEP's offense comes onto the field first today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab on the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of
headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense will go to work for the first time. Pulls it, fired, complete. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, it's a fumble. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a roller coaster on that play, Paul, where the defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football and, in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. And they made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to get the TO.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second to the ground.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on third. Grabbed over the middle. It's busted. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Florida is currently ahead of the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by just one over Utah State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. He rifles one deep down the middle. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Miners have pushed it inside the 20. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! They'll try to add another to their lead. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
14, San Diego State, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Past the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Miners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it, and turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Miners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
San Diego State, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Boston. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Boston. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Right on the money. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Here we go. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown Aztecs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll throw on 3rd down. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Miners will go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego.
The Miners will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offense.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lost one down the sideline. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll try the run. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Miners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 15 over Utah State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his tight end. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Quick strike complete. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback in case progression.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's busted. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Aztecs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Just keeps slinging it. It's complete to the right. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Aztecs in the hurry up. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Here we go. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, San Diego State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Ball is loose. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and a lot of offenses, when they get their free safety matched up man-to-man, they're going to take shots because they believe their guy can win. Really nice man-to-man coverage and a nice job making a play on the ball at the end that results in an incompletion.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are, with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
They're working that left side. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Catch in the middle. It's Chavez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. In the gun. Looking to throw on 3rd down. Working that deep right side, an excellent concentration on the catch.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown Aztecs! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The handoff to Johnson. Past the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Miners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Run in the red zone. It's Johnson. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
Timeout, UTEP.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. He takes the knee, and the undefeated season continues. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much.